Donald Trump announced on Monday evening that, of course, he is going to address the nation sometime this week, possibly Thursday, but of course, well-placed sources say maybe it's going to happen sooner. Those same well-placed sources also claim that part of what Donald Trump is going to tell the nation whenever he does finally decide to talk to us is that they have irrefutable evidence that the 2020 election in the state of Georgia, for only 2 candidates on the ballot, was totally stolen because there was some kind of interference, foreign interference, perhaps domestic. We don't know. We've got to wait with bated breath for Donald Trump to tell us. And of course, nobody's going to be able to do anything about this because Donald Trump did send Tulsi Gabbard and Patel down there months and months ago to steal all the ballots. So the state can't even produce them to say, hey, actually, here's the proof that none of this is real because Donald Trump stole all the evidence that would prove him wrong. Now, if this is what happens, right, let's address what they're saying could be, is totally a lie, obviously. And even if it were true, the Constitution actually provides no remedy whatsoever for removing people who were illegitimately elected. They've been sworn in. All that could happen is if you have enough members of the body to vote for expulsion, which they don't have the numbers to do that, so it's not gonna happen. So even if what Trump wants to tell us were true, it doesn't change anything in the Senate. What it does change, however, is what he's going to do with the midterms. First and foremost, he is going to use this to pressure Republicans to pass the, quote, Save America Act, which will effectively take away the right to vote for potentially millions of Americans, right? You got to have your birth certificate. You got to have all this documentation that people do not, of course, walk around with. And anybody who has ever suffered through any kind of natural disaster, and I'm speaking from experience here, knows those documents can get damaged and lost. And to get them back is not only exceptionally excruciatingly time-consuming, it can also be very expensive. So if you've ever had a name change, your parents got remarried, your last name changed, which is what happened in my instance, I had to track down this tiny little courthouse in Podunk, Alabama, pay them a God-forsaken sum of money here to get my official name change documents stamped with the court's thing in order to just renew my driver's license years ago. So luckily I do have all my documents, but it took me months to get them and way more money than I had to spend at that time. So I know how difficult it will be for millions of people to get their hands on documents. They've been misplaced, they've been damaged and lost, whatever it is. The SAVE Act is going to disenfranchise, again, potentially millions of people. But that is what Trump is going to use. He's going to use this fake BS from Georgia to push that legislation to finally try to get it passed. Second of all, this is going to be a test run for what he's able to do in declaring midterm races illegitimate. This is a very real threat. If, of course, this is what Donald Trump is planning on doing. And I don't think we have any reason to doubt this is what he's going to do. He is a despot. And he is desperate. He doesn't want to be a lame duck for the next 2 years, which is what he is looking at after the midterms. So he is going to do everything that he thinks is within his power to steal the midterm races for his party. We don't have a lot of recourse here. That's the scariest part. And it's one of those particular instances where I have to tell y'all, I don't have a positive thing here. I don't have a way to it's okay though, because we can circumvent it by doing this. I don't have that. This is a very serious issue that needs to be dealt with very seriously. And I cannot offer you any hope right now. The only hope I can give you is that these states all around the country just tell Donald Trump to go sit on a stump and wait for, eternity to pass. I don't know. Because the federal government is, of course, constitutionally forbidden from interfering with the way that states conduct their elections. So the states have to step up. The states have to stand up to Donald Trump with whatever bullcrap he is going to try to pull on us. But we'll find out whatever that bullcrap is when he addresses the nation later this week. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. And don't forget, tune in every weekday at 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern for our daily live stream. Subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell so that you get notified when new live streams are up or when new videos go up. Don't forget to share the content, like, and comment.